What's going on, nation? As I'm sure you guys can tell from the title of this video, something really scary happened at the studio over the weekend. I had my friends Justin and Nick of the Hybrid Physiques come up because we were going to put together an extreme chest workout for you guys to take to the gym and tear up. Unfortunately, the only thing I ended up tearing was Justin's chest tendon. Now, this was a really crazy thing that happened because it was unexpected. It's not like Justin was lifting like super heavy weight that he's never lifted before. It was like a freak accident kind of thing. I've never seen it happen before. It was very, I guess, surreal. You know, it's not something you really expect to happen. It's basically the tendon snapped and tore off the bone, so it was not connected anymore. So basically, as Justin was benching, this whole side of his body stopped working. And we had started to already put a video together. You know, we already did a bunch of warm-up stuff. We did a bunch of warm-up reps, and I even got footage of Justin, and I find it kind of like odd now looking back at it. I got footage of him actually touching that side of his chest, almost like, you know, knowing something was going to happen there, you know, like subconsciously. I thought that was, you know, pretty weird. And, you know, we also had some jokes, and I'll play a clip for you guys, had some jokes about having clips in the bar and getting hurt. If he gets stuck, don't go over there.
I'm not helping him. I'm letting him struggle.
Is that why you put the clips on? I feel like you only put clips on a bench press when you want someone to get hurt.
Don't hurt yourself.
And you know, it was just some freak thing that you really can't predict that's going to happen. And tears like this, they don't just happen all of a sudden. It's usually like an accumulation of a lot of variables that happen over time that cause something like this to tear. And one of those variables is, you know, maybe you have micro tears on your tendon and you're not giving yourself enough time to recover, whether it's between workouts or you're lifting super heavy, not doing deload weeks. There's all these different things, not getting enough nutrition for your body to repair and heal itself. And so you have to be really careful. You have to really listen to your body and, you know, take it obviously to heart. If you start to feel something doesn't feel right, there's probably a good reason for it. And so, since this happened, and I'm going to show you guys the footage, but I want you to know that the hardest thing about an injury like this is the road to recovery, to be able to lift again in terms of, you know, being hard. I don't think that's the hardest part. The hardest part of recovering from an injury like this is mentally being able to convince yourself that it's not going to happen again. And what I mean by that is, I'm pretty sure when Justin is finally able to lift again, I mean, as soon as he starts benching and he starts, you know, even when he's benching light, there's always going to be that worry in your head of, oh my gosh, is it going to tear again? And especially as he wants to increase his weight to go a bit heavier, there's always going to be that subtle worry of, oh my God, is this going to tear? And so one of the things I like best about Justin is he's being very, very, very positive about this injury. He's actually having his surgery, I think next Friday, which is the day after his birthday, so that's his birthday present, and he's going to actually try to get some filming of the surgery. I don't know how much of that he's going to be able to film, but he says that the guy's going to let him bring in a camera and get some things filmed, and he's going to explain the injury, and then he's going to use this time to do a Road to Recovery video series. And so if you guys aren't subscribed to the Hybrid Physiques, be sure to subscribe to them. And I think it's really cool because I feel like whether you have a severe injury like that, maybe something more severe, or maybe just, you know, you have this fear of getting hurt, I think watching his videos and seeing his road to recovery and him being positive and overcoming this challenge of now having to get back on track with his workouts once the injury is fixed, I think it's going to be very inspirational. It's going to be very educational and very motivating. You know, even for him, I think it's going to be very therapeutic for Justin to make these videos and to push himself to not be afraid of re-injuring himself. So definitely go and check out their channel if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe. And above all else, I mean, you got to leave the guy some comments and just, you know, give him the best wishes because he deserves it for being so positive about all of this. So now I am going to play the video clip for you. I want to warn you that if things like this kind of gross you out, I mean, you don't see like any, it's not like there's like an explosion that happens out of his chest, but knowing that you're gonna hear a tendon snap, I mean, even me when I watch it, it makes me kind of cringe a little. I have to like skip that part of the video as I'm editing. But I do want to note that I think the most impressive thing about this video clip is how Nick jumped in and just ripped that weight up and saved his friend. And that was something that I also found to be very inspirational. And I think that's a good indication of, you never know when injury like this might happen. And on a exercise like the bench press, I mean, it's always a good idea to have a spotter because, like Justin said, he can bench that for like 10 reps, and then on his 4th rep, it snapped. So here's the video.
Nice. Nice. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit.
Are you okay? I heard a pop.
So did I. Something tore. Torn pec. Yep. So our coach thinks it's the tendon in his pec. He doesn't think it's actually a muscle tear. He thinks it's the connecting tendon on the side of his pec. So in the scheme of things, that's good news. If it was a muscle tear, a complete pec muscle tear, he would have an issue and he would never lift another weight again. But because it's a tendon, it's operable and the recovery is not too long.
How long do you say for recovery?
You're looking at, I think you said 8 weeks.
That's not too bad. So let's see how it looks. I mean, a lot of the redness right now is from the ice packs too.
The way he explained it is if it was a pec tear, your chest would be filled with blood right now, it'd be black and blue.
Yeah.
How you feeling? You feeling okay?
Feeling good. It's like a dull, aching, radiating pain I feel in my shoulder. But overall, it's not too bad. It's a scary thing.
I was scared. I mean, there's not much I could do because he had it, but I was when it popped, I was just like, whoa, something's wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The worst part is I didn't even realize it at first. I saw you guys freaking out first. I was like, wait, what's happening? And then I realized, oh, damn, something popped.
I'm just happy you were able to jump in. I mean, that's why. I mean, to be honest, guys, I guess this is even a lesson for us. He was benching that weight pretty easy, and it still popped. So, God forbid if that popped while he was and Nick wasn't there to spot him, he could have dropped that right on himself and really got hurt. So I mean, even when you're lifting, I guess semi heavy weight, I guess that's a good reason why to have a spotter, especially on an exercise like a bench press.
And you never know. 275 is something I've generally been comfortable with. Never had problems with. Wasn't ever scared to do. And I used to be able to do it anytime. It's just you never know when it's gonna go. We're humans. It's tissue. It's tissue connecting everything.
It's just vibrating molecules. That's all it is. Oh man.
So, you never know.
Well, I think that's the end of this workout. We're gonna get Justin right to a hospital. Can you guys, keep me updated?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, hopefully we got more good stuff coming soon from Justin. Road to recovery now.
Hybrid physiques.
Nice and swole. It's all in the song.
Wait, so what song is that?
I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'.
Who sings that?
Rihanna.
Let's keep it that way. You heard that joke yesterday.
I heard it many times. You did it with your mom.
Yeah,
My mom used to get me that joke all the time.